Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like and comment something on the description box. It's a new channel, so please let's if this channel helps you, let's do well to help grow it, and let's see what we can do together. Thank you. Today we'll be taking on this tax 0 times 1a c hash table. As you can see from the name, is a C tax. We will be needing our ALX low level programming repo in order to attend to this task. Okay, so that being said, let's go straight into it. Please do well to go over the resources, go through the resources, and make sure you really understand what you are doing. A link will be provided in the description where you can see all the codes that are required for you to check this tax and get 200% on all of the questions that are asked. Alright, so don't forget, this is C tax. You'll be needing your .h file that contains all the prototype that you would need in order to successfully execute all the files that you create. So don't forget, after doing everything, you need to create your .h file. That being said, let's go straight to the file. Okay, so the first task here, as you can see, it has a prototype. So this is a prototype for the first task 0. So we'll need to be creating this file inside this directory. I'm sure we know that by now. When you come in here, we need to cd into the ALX low level programming. When we do this, you already have it there already. So what do? We'll mkdir to create the directory. Since we are already inside the repo, we can create the directory by mkdir, and we create this directory. It's going to tell me that the directory already exists because I already have it there. Then what's the next thing to do? Next thing is to create this file here. Next thing is to create this file 0-hash table. You know how to do that with your VI. You can create this file. But before we do that, I would like to show you the content of some of these files. Excuse me, I've mistakenly created this table clearing. Please pardon me for that. Let's put something here. Go back. Quit. I hope this doesn't disturb nothing. I'm not sure it would. So let's ls this file. I will see what's inside. So as you can see, I already have this file here. So what do? I just need to cd into 0 times 1 a, and I'll be able to see the files that I have in here. Alright, I like working with a clean table. Okay, so once we ls here, we're going to see the contents of all these files. So as you can see from here, we'll need to be creating this file. So if I cut this file here, you'll see this hash tables. So you see, these are the contents of the file that we need to create. Don't worry, in the description you have a link where you can go to the Google Docs document that is there. Then you can see all these files. They are all in there for you to create and check your code. So once you copy this code and then you create this file, you do the same for the second task. But first of all, before you create the second task, remember your 0-main.c files. Every file here you have to create their .c files accompanying them. So when you vi into this 0-main.c, sorry, my mistake. There's a mistake here. You can see that it's comma instead of this stuff. I'm going to delete all these files, so don't worry that I'm saving them. I'll delete them. I don't want to quit without saving. Not that I can't do that, I don't want us to go a long way, and so this being said, if I cut this, should I cut it or just vi? Let me vi into it. Let me vi into 0 dash main dot c. Main dot c. Okay, so you see the .c file is actually here. You can actually get that .c file from here, basically. So we're talking about the same thing from include standard IO all the way down to this place. This your .c file. So don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget to get your .c main.c, the main.c file of every distance. So you are creating 0 hashtable.c, you are creating the 0 main.c, you are creating this file here for the next task. For this next task, you are creating this file, and you are creating the main.c file that accompanied it. That's one main.c, as you can see from here. You are creating the second file, 2key index. That's this file here, 2key index.c. You are creating the main.c file that's accompanying it. You are creating number 3 hashtable.c. You're also creating 3 main.c file that's accompanying it. You are creating 4 hashtable.get.c. That's this file here. You're also creating the 4 main.c file that's accompanying it. You are creating the next one, which is number 5, and you are also creating the main.c file that's accompanying it. You are creating number 6, and you're also creating the main.c file that is accompanying it. Then you go into the advanced tags. In the advanced tags, you are creating this file here, and in the advanced task, create that file, and you're also creating the main.c file that is accompanying it. So like I said, guys, once you're done creating all these files, what you need to do next is you remember is a C tags. You need to compile each and every one of those files. So if we come here, you will see the compile code of each and every one of them. You're compiling the first tag 0 with this code. This is your code. All you need to do is just to copy it, come here, you paste it, and then it will compile Once you do that, it will compile that code for you, as you can see from here. Since I have all the files and all the parameters, I have my main.h file and I have everything, is just going to compile that for you. If it brings you to this line, it just shows you that everything is working perfectly. If it doesn't, then you know that there's an error somewhere. Maybe there's a file you did not create or something of that nature. So that does it for you. What else? You do the same for the other files. You go get their compile code. Is all embedded here for you. So there's a compile code for this one. This is the compile code for this one. Just keep going. There's a compile code for this. This is a compile code for this one. See, it gets longer. This compile code just enables your file to save the content of the file inside an executable file, which is all these last letters that you are seeing. There's G, the A, the C, the rest of them. You keep even these advanced tags. You have your compile code for it somewhere. Where is it? Where are you? Come here. Here is it. So it compiles inside this SHT, and that's your executable file. So once this is done, don't forget to make your files executable. We know how to do that. You just do chmod u plus x. You can do that and put star. It will make all your files executable. Once you want to some files, you don't need to make them executable, like the readme, the hash dot table.h, that's your .h file. They don't need to be executable. What do you do in that case? You do u minus x, and then you put the name of the file. Let's say readme.md. Once I click enter now, it makes the readme a non-executable file. So there you have it. So after you do that, what's the next thing? I always use this short code to git add, git commit, and git push. I don't like stress, so instead of git add, git commit separately and git push, we can do all of that in one line by using the ampersand, this ampersand symbol here. So here we are git adding. After that, you git committing with an M. We can change the commit message here. I like to use updated to show my work. So updated here. Then use the same ampersand, and then I git push. If I click this, everything is going to get added. But we created some new files that we don't want to. I don't want to add that to my GitHub repository. So once you are done with all of this, just go start checking your code. You are 100% correct. Okay. So guys, this is it. Like I said, check the description box if you're a subscriber. All the code that you need are all recorded in that box right there. So just copy them and go solve your tasks. But please, once you're done, go and read your resources. Make videos explaining in detail how I came about those codes and how you can help yourself out, to understand these codes and what they are talking about. So that being said, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you very much for clicking on this channel. Please subscribe, like, please share. Share if you can. Thank you guys. See you in my next video.